Students, you are most welcome to the class of direct and indirect speech. Again,
Next, look at the example. Mahesh says, within inverted commas, the tea is hot. Okay, so this is the direct speech. Mahesh says, within inverted commas, the tea is hot. Full stop. Now, Mahesh is the reporter, says is the reporting verb, and basically the tea is hot. Whatever is within this inverted commas is basically, the speech is basically the direct speech which is getting changed. Now, Mahesh is remaining same, reporter. Next, reporting verb is also remaining same. Now, according to the rule, you have to put that in this place. All of us know that we have to put the word that, okay, according to the rule. So, over here, I have put this. Means this word that. Next, since Mahesh says is in present tense. So, the tea is hot will not change. Okay, here it is the tea is hot and you have to write this very thing only. Okay, in the present tense. Okay, so Mahesh says that the tea is hot, and all of you know that we have to change anything according to the reporting verb. Okay, specifically this speech according to the reporting verb. Since here the reporting verb is in present tense, so the whole sentence will be in the present tense too. Okay, so this very thing will be in the present tense too. So Mahesh says that the tea is hot. This is indirect speech. Next, look at the rules for changing a sentence from direct to indirect speech. Number 1, removal of inverted commas. Removal of inverted commas means when you are changing, okay, changing a sentence from direct to indirect speech, then while you are changing that sentence in the indirect speech, you have to remove the inverted commas put when you have done that same sentence in the direct speech. So you have to remove the inverted commas in the indirect speech, or when you are turning, when you are changing, when you are converting a sentence from direct to indirect speech. Next, number 2, change of persons, specifically pronouns. They said we are hungry. Now it is in, or it is direct speech. Okay. Now when it is getting converted into indirect speech, they said that in place of we have to put they. Okay, since they said, so when we are going to say this, so they said that they were hungry. R will turn to were, since according to the reporting verb we have to change, and over here the reporting verb is in past tense, so R is turning into were. Then hungry will be same. This is the indirect speech that is getting formed, or this is being formed by this direct one. Number 3, change of tense according to the reporting verb. So we have to decide basically, okay, when we are changing a sentence from direct to indirect, okay, when we are changing a sentence from direct to indirect speech, then according to the reporting verb of the direct speech, okay, the speech, definite speech, or those words which had actually spoken by the original speaker, okay, or by the speaker who has actually told those words. So according to the reporting verb, the speech will change its tense. Understood? If we are suppose telling a sentence, okay, that has already occurred in the past time. So if someone said something, okay, if someone said something and he said in the past time, so with the change of speech from direct to indirect, when we are going to write that very sentence in the indirect speech, okay, in the indirect, or as the specifically, as you can see, as in the indirect form or indirect speech, as an indirect speech, then we have to change the tense according to that, according to the reporting verb only. Some other changes. Number 1, here is turned to there, okay, when a sentence is changed from direct to indirect speech, okay. So there are some other changes, okay, when a sentence is turned from direct to indirect speech. Next, number 2, this is turned to that. Next, number 3, now is turned to then. Number 4, this will turn to those. Next, number 5, today will turn to that day. Tonight, okay. Number 6, tonight will turn to that night. Number 7, thus will turn to so. Next, number 8, hence will turn to thence. Hither will turn to thither. Then come will turn to go. Ago will turn to before. Now last night will turn to the previous night. Okay. Next, last week will turn to the previous week. Yesterday will turn to the previous day. Tomorrow will turn to the next day. Next week will be the following week.